Hello, I'm at the camp. I made it through the holidays. It was a little bit crazy. Everything disheveled and disorganized because of people changing their minds and changing plans at the last minute. But we made it to the camp. Day after Christmas, we've had people here, hunters, for the week, some family. And he's hunting right now. So you might hear a shot, might not. But I've been getting away from things for a week, which has been extremely nice. This is the first day the two of us has been by ourselves. We've had kids, they've gone to grandparents or the other parent or whatever. So it's been very relaxing. I got a new firearm that I needed to practice with, which I did and feel more comfortable with. There's always more to do, but I made great strides today and yesterday, so much more comfortable. Also worked with family on, they brought their firearm. Anyway, so that was a good thing, just for protection. Never gonna be, in any sort of gun shooting competition. It's just for protection. Anyway, that is what has been going on. Not a whole lot. I've kind of scanned information just to make sure the world is still semi-functioning. We can't say it's functioning the way it should, but not by any stretch of the imagination. I'm already on the schedule for next week to go back to work, even though y'all remember way back in the beginning of December, I gave my 2 weeks notice. They just won't let me go. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I feel like I need to make a change. I know this is a strange time to make a change, but I feel like I should get into something with teaching. I don't know if you can pick that up, but my dogs are behind me running around in the trailer, so it kind of sounds like elephants sometimes. We went on a boat ride, four-wheeling riding, constant maintenance on those. We have older ones, but I like the older things better because the less computer chip technology stuff that's on it, you can fix it yourself. So we have an old truck that's that way now. It's at 450,000 miles, and it's his truck, but I don't want to get rid of it, and he doesn't really either. Probably keep it for that reason. It also has 4x4, so it's so expensive to buy another one. So it's just not worth selling it. And it's something, he knows that truck from front to back. So, in a world that we live in today, that's the way we need to start thinking. We need to be a little more conservative in how we spend money, what it is we choose to buy or not to buy, the usefulness of things, not to be wasteful. I've always been very much a minimalist because I have lived in so many different places. One time I counted 26 locations a long time ago. I could conservatively say 36. where I live now, I've been there for 10 years. That's the longest I've ever lived anywhere. So when you move so much, you minimalize the things that you have. Now, in the last 10 years, I've accumulated some things, but not compared to a lot of people. It's still kind of ingrained within me. I mean, putting pictures on a wall is nearly foreign to me, and I need to get past that. Make my home more of a home. Just what surrounds you can make a difference. Things that mean something. Colors that you truly like. I'm not talking about keeping up with fads. I've never been one to do that. I mean, I drove a Volkswagen 1972 Volkswagen Super Beetle for over 10 years. I really wasn't keeping up with anything. It's what I could afford. So, yeah, in today's world, it's with everything being so unsure, it's best to be conservative when it comes to, the way that you choose to spend your money and things. It's time to tighten up a little bit, which isn't all bad. You can still have fun. Our generation knew how to have fun. We know how to have fun with very little money. We were the ones who played out in the woods and did bottle rocket wars, which was dangerous, I know, but that's what we did. And, had beat up go-karts we knew how to work on and put back together, building forts with sticks and twigs and whatever. A bicycle was the world, and we traveled miles and miles and miles and miles. But it didn't cost a fortune to keep us occupied. We created games. You hear the owl? Huh, I hear it. Anyway, and there's a crow. But we created games out of nothing. And we were very fortunate to have the imagination and creativity that will serve us well if needed, to be problem solvers if we are at the point where, resources are more limited. I fear for a lot of the youth who honestly don't have those kind of skills. They've been entertained their whole life by electronics and, special birthday parties. The competition is ridiculous. One thing this virus has done is slowed down some of the ridiculousness of these people trying to keep up with each other and do these extravagant birthdays that are just beyond reason, and spending money like it's, insane. So hopefully that has changed for the better. But, I'm just trying to be positive. But we've had a great time. My dog's ride. Ooh, there's a shot. Oh, somebody might have gotten something. I know some people are squeamish towards hunting, but I think of it as a life skill, and it's not easy. And it might become an absolute necessity. It saves us a lot of money because this land belongs to his family, and It's minimal on what we have here. And we don't spend money on a ridiculous lease every year to hunt or anything like that. It's economical. And the price of meat is going up. The price of food is going up, period. I mean, even back in the day, I used to buy like a half a cow or whatever with my mother to save money and put it in the freezer. So, yeah, you know, you have to keep the traditions alive because my ancestors survived knowing how to do this. And everything might not be so plush in America in the future. And my descendants, and maybe us, may need this desperately in the future. So, carry on your traditions. Teach the children, the grandchildren, as much as you possibly can. Because there may not be a YouTube channel one day to show them how to do it. It's important. It's extremely important. But I am just really chilled out, and I don't want to go back tomorrow, but it's going to start raining here, and it'll become a mud slush mess, even though that we have four-wheel drive, and it's time. We have to get back. We can't just leave the house dormant. So I will talk to you later, and I hope that all of you had a good holidays so far, and keep being you, and keep sharing for those of you who make videos. Keep your heads up. You know, for as many of us, the few that make videos, you know, there are thousands out there who feel alone. So on the chance that one of them will come across one of my videos and not feel so alone, because some of my viewpoints might be some of theirs, this is a good thing. This is a good way to communicate. It's a good way to stay sane. It's a good way to have hope. And just know that you matter. And this isn't everything. This is not everything. We're here to learn. We're here to be better souls, and learn as much as you can and hang in there and gain wisdom and stay true. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.